In this video, we're going to learn how to solve problems involving quadratic equation using the completing the square method for advanced exam. And after going through this video, I guarantee you that you'll be able to solve problems involving quadratic equation using completing the square method for maths exam. So ensure you take the very end of this video because this problem is very, very important for maths for you to know how to tackle it. Okay, so having known that, let's go straight into the details of the video. As usual, I'm going to give you guys a practice question at the end of the video to test your knowledge on this topic. Okay, so let's begin with this example. Let's say we have x squared plus 12x minus 5, and we are asked to express this in the form of x plus m square plus n. Alright, so when you're in this kind of problem, quadratic expression, I asked to express it in this form. Alright, now this is completing the square method, and basically let's begin with this. Firstly, you have to check if the coefficient of the leading term here, which is s squared, whether is 1. Alright, like here the coefficient of s squared here is what? Is 1. Alright, but the 1 is invincible. Okay, now once you have settled this, and even it was not 1, we would have divided first. Alright, but since it's 1, we are okay. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do will be to equate this expression to 0. So it's going to be s squared plus 12x, right, minus 5 equals 0. Now once you do it, you take this 5 to this side of the equation, so it's going to be this minus 5, rather it's going to be s squared plus 12x equals 5. Alright, so now that we have done this, remember we want to solve this problem using completing the square method. Okay, now that you have done this, the next thing we're going to do will be to multiply this middle term we have here, 12x, by half of the coefficient of this term here, 12x, and square it. Okay, so basically what I mean is that we're going to have x squared plus the coefficient of 12x here is 12. Alright, going to have it to 12, alright, times half. Now half of the coefficient of 12x. Okay, you square it. Alright, this is the rule, alright, you have to follow to solve it. So what you do here, you also do it at this right side of the equation. So you're going to give us 5 plus 12 times 1 over 2 all squared. Alright, so when you simplify this, then we're going to have s squared plus, okay, so it's going to give us 12 over 2 squared, alright, equals 5 12 over 2 squared. Alright, so when you simplify the more, we're going to have plus here. We're going to have x squared plus, now these two will cancel this, cancel this 12. We're going to have plus 6, okay, squared equals 5 plus 6 squared. Now that you have done this, let me wipe up, now we can complete the solution. Okay, so at this juncture, we can say that you simplify what you have at the right at this place true. Alright, so now we have x squared. Now you can choose to bring in this 12x again plus 12x. Alright, now we have plus 6 squared equals 5. Now 6 squared is what? 36 plus 36. Now when you simplify further, 5 plus 36 will give us what? 41. Okay, now to complete this square method, now we now have square here, we now have square here. Right, so to completing the square method, now we now be x plus 6 square equals, at this time around, we don't need this 12x again. Alright, equals 41. Okay, now to now express this in the form of, remember, I also express in the form of This we have to express in this form x plus m, all right, squared, all right, plus n. So to express this as this form, this 41 will cross over the positive sign, change negative 41. So it's going to give us x plus 6 square minus 41. All right, so this will be the expression in this form. Okay, now let's check, verify this. Let me show you. All right, so from this expression we have, this is the square, whereas this is what's completed it. All right, so we need minus 41 to complete the square. Now this is the same thing as x plus 6 squared minus 41, the same thing as x squared, y plus 12x. Okay, we have, since we need minus 41 plus 36, so when you check, minus 41 plus 36 will give us negative 5. So we need, this is empty as x squared plus 12x minus 5. Okay, so we need minus 41, all right, to complete the square for it to match up with this. All right, so minus 41 plus 36 will give us what? Minus 5. So it will now match up with this equation we have here. Okay, so this is basically how you're going to solve this problem. And let's wipe this and look at a further problem on this so that you guys understand it better. Let's wipe this. Okay guys, now look at this second problem. All right, this is the kind you see in your exam. So take note of this kind of problem. You say express x squared plus 8x plus 5 in the form of x plus m in bracket square plus n. Hence solve x squared plus 8x plus 5 equals 0, giving your answer in short form. Okay, so basically we're going to solve for two things. So let's begin with a. Let's express it in this form. Alright, so express it, firstly we're going to apply difference of two square method to solve it. So going to be x squared plus 8x plus 5 equals 0. Now this 5 will call by a positive sign. We're going to take negative. We're going to have x squared plus 8x equals negative 5. Okay, so now that you have done this, now the next thing we're going to do will be to multiply the coefficient of 8x by half and you square it. Okay, so when you do it, you're going to have x squared plus 8x plus, this is my coefficient of 8x is what? 8. Then they have 8 times half square. Okay, equals, what you do here, do it at the right, minus 5 plus 8 times half, all right, square. So when you break this down, you're going to have x squared plus 8x plus 8 over 2 square equals minus 5 plus 8 over 2 square. So this we cancel this, we have 4 here, we have 4 here. So when you simplify this, we're going to have 8 square plus 8x plus 4 square, all right, equals minus 5 plus 4 square. All right, so this we're going to have. Now when you break this down further, you're going to remember you simplify what you have at the right through. So when you do it, you're going to have x squared plus 8x plus 4 square equals minus 5. Now 4 square is what? 16 plus 16. Which will give us what? Minus 5 plus 16 will give us negative. Okay, we give us 11. We have plus 11. So we now have negative there. We're going to have 11. Okay, now, so now we present it expressed in this form. This 11 will cross over the equality sign and come to this place. Okay, Let me wipe the middle and complete the solution. Okay, now to express this as this form, we're going to have x plus 4, okay, square equals 11. Alright, so at this juncture, you will not need this 8x again. So when this 11 finally crosses over to negative 11, so it's going to give us x plus 4 square, alright, minus 11 to complete or to be expressed in this form. Now, if you want to check this, if you want to verify this, this is the same thing as x plus 4 square minus 11, same thing as the original expression is x square plus 8x, okay, plus 16 minus 11. So we need minus 11 to complete this square. Alright, so this same thing as x square plus 8x, 16 minus 11 give us what? Plus 5. Okay, so this minus 11 we need to complete the square. We still give us back this, alright, where you simplify what you have here. Okay, so this is the a part of it. Remember, for the a part of it, this is the only thing you have to write. Alright, if you want to express it in this form, this is the only thing you have to write as your answer. By the time you have solved it, this is what we're going to show as your answer. Now for the b part of it, let's solve it together. Let me wipe below. Okay, so it says hence solve x squared plus 8x plus 4 equals 0, leaving your answer in short form. Okay, now that we already have x plus 4 in bracket square equals 11. Alright, so this is x plus 4. Remember, this is the b part of it that we are solving now. So x plus 4, this is plus square, equals 11. Okay, so to remove this square, you have to square root both sides. Alright, so we asked to leave it in answer in short form. We now have x plus 4 equals square root of 11 plus or minus. Alright, so square root usually has plus or minus. Now x, we have two answers. X will be either, when 4 comes over the quadratic, I'm going to have negative 4 will be minus 4 plus square root of 11, and x will also be equals minus 4 minus square root of 11. Okay, so this will be the answer to this question. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, before we call it a class, if I give you guys a practice question on this, let's solve one more example now that involves the coefficient of the leading term. For instance, here to be 2. So now you know how to deal with such problem. Right, so let's wipe this. Okay, now what if you are given this problem to solve your maths? You have 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 equals 0 using completing the square method. Well, the first thing to do, since the leading term here x squared, the coefficient is 2, divide everything by 2 first. This is 2. Alright, so 2 cancels itself. The essence of dividing by 2 is to make the leading term, the coefficient, to be 1. So once you do, you're going to have x squared minus 3x over 2 minus 5 over 2 equals 0. 0 divided by 2 to give us 0. Now, the next thing you're going to do will be to take this one, this side of the equation. Once you do it, you're going to change to positive. We're going to have x squared minus 3x over 2 equals 5 over 2. Alright, so next will be to multiply the coefficient of minus 3x over 2 by half. So my coefficient of minus 3x over 2 is equals minus 3 over 2. We're going to have it to be x squared minus 3x over 2 plus coefficient is minus 3 over 2. That's minus 3 over 2 times half. So what you do here, I do it at the right side of the equation. 5 over 2 plus minus 3 over 2 times half. Alright, so when we break this down, it's going to give us x squared minus 3x over 2. Alright, so plus times minus to give us minus. Alright, we have minus 3 over 2 times 2, 4 square. So this is 4. Okay, equals 5 over 2. And we have plus, this will give us minus 3 over 4 square. Okay, so remember, you need to break down everything we have here. So when you do, you're going to have, let me wipe. Okay, so when you simplify what we have at the right, we're going to have it to be 5 over 2. We have now, and 3 square give us 9. Now plus 9 over, then because this square, everything here we share it when it enters the bracket. So we're going to have 4 square will now give us 16. So you break it down, the LCM is what? 16. 2 into 16 is 8. 8 times 5, 40, plus 16 to 16 will give us 1. 1 times 9, 9. So we're going to have it to be 49 over 16 at the right. Okay, still remember that we are using completing the square method to solve this. At this juncture, we can neglect this guy, everything here, both the sign. So we're going to have x squared minus 3 over 4 square equals 49 over 16. Okay, now this emptiness, x minus 3 over 4 square equals 49 over 16. All right, let me write below. Okay, so at this point, to make x the subject formula, you have to square root both sides. So this square cancel this square root. So we're going to have x minus 3 over 4 equals square root of 49 is 7 over 4. Our square root of 16 is 4. So x will have two values. That means we have to leave our answer in short form. It's going to give us x equals, because this will give us plus or minus. Very important. Don't forget, guys. So we have plus or minus here. So it's going to give us x equals, when this one constitutes by change to plus, we have 3 over 4 plus 7 over 4, and x equals 3 over 4 minus 7 over 4. So either way will be correct. So that will be the answer to this problem. All right, now let me wipe this and give you guys a past math question to test your knowledge on this before I call it a class. So let's wipe this. Okay, so look at your math practice question on this. The question says, write, okay, x squared minus 12x plus 23 and the form of, okay, we have x plus b square, okay, plus q. All right, so this is your math practice question. Now feel free to pause this video and see if you can figure this out. Okay, let's do it together. Firstly, let's equate it to 0 so that it will be easier for us to figure it out. All right, so it's going to be x squared minus 12x plus 23 equals 0. All right, so this will cause about equality sign. We're going to have x squared minus 12x equals minus 23. Okay, now you multiply the coefficient of minus 12x by half and square it. So if you do, you're going to have x squared minus 12x. So coefficient of minus 12x will give us minus 12. So we're going to have it to be plus. Now we have minus 12 times 1 over 2 square equals, what you do here, do it at this place. We're going to have minus 23, all right, plus minus 12 over 1 times 1 over 2 square. So when you break this down, let me do it here. You're going to have x squared minus 12x. Now we have plus times minus will give us minus, in bracket we have 12 over 2 square. So the same thing as minus 23. Alright, we have, when you simplify this, you're going to have minus 12 over 2, okay, all square. Now, wait, simplify everything here on the right side of the equation. We're going to have, let me wipe this side. Okay, so when you simplify what you have at the right, you're going to have, remember, this minus here is inside this bracket. So that thing should have been minus 23 plus minus 12 over 2 square. But we got plus minus minus give us minus. The minus is for the values inside the bracket. So in order not to be confused, write it like this. So when you simplify what we have inside the bracket, we're going to have 2 we cancel 12. We're going to have it to be 6. Okay, so minus 6 square will give us 36. So at the same time, these two also cancel what we have, we're going to have it to be 6. Okay, so we have minus 23, this number 1 plus 36, because minus 6 square will give us what, 36. So when you punch this in the calculator, you're going to have 13. Alright, you give us what, 13. But remember, for the left side of the equation, this number 1 is going to give us, you can choose to remove this minus 12x. So we're going to give us x, okay, squared minus 6 squared equals 13. Okay, so that's basically what we're going to have there. So this is the same thing as x minus 6 square equals 13. Alright, so when this 13 cross over the equality sign, we're going to have, let me wipe it up. Okay, we're going to have x minus 6 squared minus 13. Alright, so this is how you can represent this quadratic expression in this form. Alright, so this will be the answer to this question. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, we are asked to solve it and represent the answer in short form. This question was further equated to 0, and we asked to represent it into short form without solve further. Alright, but this is where we're going to stop. Once it's solved, this is what will be your answer. So that's it for dealing with problems involving quadratic equation using completing the square method to solve. Alright, I hope you learned something interesting from this video. Now, if you are new to the channel, ensure you check the description of this video below. It's a link to our Telegram channel. Click on it and join our Telegram channel for instant notifications. Also, ensure you are subscribed to this channel by hitting the subscribe button. For more videos like this, like, share, and comment on this video. Tell me how you feel for what you have learned from this class. If you seem to have any specific questions to ask regarding completing the square method, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, and I will be sure to give you a response. That's it for this class. Now click on the end screen above, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.